and would be approved. Some of them were denied because of their physical health, so they were turned back. Now Angel Island is part of the National Park Service. You can actually tour the island and spend the night camping. And we still have the original museum with the actual documents, signatures of those who were permitted to enter the United States. Here's one more look at the Golden Gates from the north. Look at that view. Never gets boring. And of course, that little island to the left, the Rock, Alcatraz. Now, for those going to Alcatraz, this is the perfect weather to go at. When you go out, when you get to the island, it is going to be cold, windy. You will get a feel for what the inmates felt while they were on Alcatraz Island, and a view of how close you are to San Francisco. It is swimmable. People have swam from San Francisco to Alcatraz. It's only 1.5 miles, I believe, distance. Now, during its prison time, there were 14 attempts on the Rock. One was successful. Some of you may have heard of, read about. We call them the Big Three, the England brothers and Frank Morris. Those three men were inmates in Atlanta. Bank robbers was their crime. They had escaped prison in Atlanta and were transferred over to Alcatraz in 1960. In late 61, Frank Morris figured out how to break out. Dig a hole through your cell. The walls were weak due to all the salt, all the air, the salt water and all that, deteriorating the walls. So, with the spoon, these guys started digging and broke out in June of 1962. Now, it is thought that they swam to San Francisco, but in actuality, they swam to Angel Island. They had a 9-hour head start. Story goes is that they had help. Someone on a boat was waiting for them and sailed out to the East Bay where they stole a couple of cars. Police reports in the towns of Manteca and I believe down in Turlock in the Central Valley, about 100 miles from here, got reports that 3 men had jacked their cars in orange suits. I'm sorry, blue suits. And so we know for a fact that the brothers, John and Clarence Anglin, went south down to South America and ended up in Brazil. Frank Morris, we don't know what became of him after the escape. The brothers somehow kept touch with the families for the next 25 years until 1987. It is rumored that the brothers sneaked into the country to their mother's funeral. Never got caught. In 1975, the brothers sent a picture to the relatives out in the Midwest, and ever since then, all family members, friends tied with the Anglins, their phones were tapped for years, but no one got caught or no one ever communicated with the brothers. So the FBI is still looking for them until they turn 99. The men should be now in their late 90s, if not dead. But the FBI will not stop looking until they turn 100. Very short. So if you're going, for those going to Alcatraz, just keep in mind, you're going to board, you're going to line up 30 minutes before departure time. I believe you have a 2:15 departure, so be ready, be lined up at 1:45. It's about a 15-minute ride over to the island. From there, you're going to walk up, straight up the mountain to the cell house. It's about a quarter-mile walk. If you are unable, if you're disabled, there is a tram there waiting to take all disabled people up to the cell house and will bring you back down as well. When you get up to the cell house, you will be greeted by rangers. They will give you headsets at the language you like, and they will direct you where to go to start the audio tour. This is an